know, it's nice and early on day 3, and we have decided we're gonna pretty much let the women plan the day, and they've picked going to the Air Museum as choice 1. Now, what a surprise. I would have never thought that. Anyway, just a little view of Rich Oliver's front yard, where Edie does all her personal gardening. We went for some real, and I mean real, Mexican food last night at, I'm not sure what the name of the place was, but we got up early this morning and we're going to get a lot of little maintenance items done. Get packing. And pretty much just see what the women have in mind for entertaining us today. Rich and Edie, of course, have been just the unbelievable, fabulous hosts, and we really enjoy coming down here. This is really a special treat for us. And the weather's been out of control good. You know, it's funny too, this early in the morning you look up, and I'm a bird guy, and there's all kind of birds and wild chickens and pheasants flying around here, and I don't know if you can hear in the background some of the little, it's like my backyard is in the morning when you sit out there with a cup of coffee and you hear all the little birds chirping and all the little creatures waking up in the morning. Kind of neat. Very neat, in fact.
Or the leaf is poison to animals.
Oh. Taking a little tour in Rich Oliver's local neighborhood, seeing the homes. We're on our way to Galveston.
Oh yeah. Because if they're poisonous to animals, I was.
Okay. So you can just look out for I-30 at exit 153B. Give me a call because I got the directions with me. But you go, as I recall, you go for quite a ways.
Burn it off, or the wind blow it out. John Hill and I've been out. We were out there one day.
The pointy roofs.
I could see.
John or Bill
Now we're coming up on downtown Houston here.
No, we don't. He's already.
Or if Wendy's unavailable.
It's a big theater district. And they're really making some changes, which will be nice.
What is that, Texas City over there, Rich?
No, I think that's Tiki Island, isn't it?
Tiki Island.
It could be.
Yeah, we're about to hit the chop. Monsters. They're deep water.
Oh, man, yeah.
This is Galveston Bay, right?
There's certain waterways through there where the bigger boats don't get outside those waterways because it's shallow. That channel to get to the refineries and the oil.
What is that? The gardens?
Moody Gardens.
Moody Gardens. That's where we're going. From here, it's pyramids. Can't see it now. It's behind there.
Like you went into shock.
Decent piece of beachfront. And this was 20 years ago?
We promoted 2 races here. And so we got the Galveston airport people to give us the airport for the entire week. I mean, they shut it down. So the race course was way out there. And of course the city said, oh yeah, people coming in, staying in the motel, and all this kind of stuff. The museum brought the airplanes out and set them, let people walk around, did some flybys for us.
All right, so here's an F-10, was it 105? Yeah, Thunder Chief.
That's a 100.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Over there.
Could be a 100. No, it's a 100.
So this is the Galveston.
But all decks. So every morning you'll see a mass exodus of helicopters. Every evening, see the pyramids. That's Moody Gardens.
The pyramids are Moody Gardens. Okay.
Those are botanical gardens in there. And
On that Wendy?
Yeah, I say.
I can't remember seeing anything.
Okay, we're here, Galveston. Yeah, you're right on the water here anyway.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Karen's hair is curly, so we must be near the salt water.
Must be humid. Compared to those.
A hibiscus.
We don't have anything like this. Isn't that beautiful?
What?
That's the kind of airplane Wendy and I need to do.
I think we'll be shopping around here a little bit. Oh, I see a Spitfire shirts.
We'll take you up to Sussex Airport, which is an airport that has a pretty good air show every year. But they, a lot of home builds. And a lot.
I'd
Really?
never ever seen in person, walked around, touched a B-58. I
Wow.
had no idea it was the size of a house. Yeah, huge.
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
airplane. Yeah.
A lot of nice books
You
here.
walk under it and you look up. And
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the way up there.
Yeah.
They weren't sure whether it's going to need props or not, so they wanted to build in the clearance.
Tuskegee Airmen. I bet they have some of the B-25 Tuskegee Airmen stuff in there. Very nice museum. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool
there's some good
stuff. B-26 Invader. In memory of our A-26. This is one of my favorite books that I have home already. I love the B-36. That is an interesting. We have this book home.
Which Mustang survivors?
Yeah, Mustangs, yeah.
Anything on Sky Raiders?
No, I'm looking. I'm looking even for a magnet for my
Look
refrigerator.
at all this great stuff.
Where is he? Yeah, this is a cool place. Very cool.
Say you want a belt buckle?
Boy, they got everything. One of the B-36 paint jobs I really like. Very similar to the one on the A-26 and the B-25. Now we're inside the museum, and it is really a nice little museum here in Galveston called the Lone Star Museum. Some nice mural oil paintings along the walls here as we walk into where the main display is. Oh, I see a Spitfire. Spitfire. This looks like it might be a cool place to hang out with.
The B-24
Yeah.
dwarf that. I mean, the B-58
Is it 58? Sure.
will dwarf.
You know what I need to know about the B-58? When you go to the one in Dayton and you see it, how do they retract the nose wheel? There's no place for it to go.
It can, when they had the cargo compartment,
Hmm.
which could also be bomb compartment or fuel, they couldn't retract it.
Wow. I asked even the curator there, had no idea.
Hmm.
We looked at it, we videotaped it, we couldn't figure it out. Look at the gun ports on this thing.
But never mind. Look at the guns.
Oh yeah.
I'm
That
sure
is
they've done.
cool.
Oh, there are parts missing. Okay. Just wanted to make sure they're.
Go out to the car and get your gun. Show them how to fix a gun here. Look at it, even have the access panels off on this guy.
See, this is a little different than an average museum because every one of these are being worked on right here.
Yeah.
You're actually in the hangar.
And a lot of times you can come in, I'm assuming from looking at that table there, you can see them doing the work, the mechanical work.
Hey, look, I may ask you to get him a wrench.
Yeah.
In fact, the last time I was here, the guy says, "Would you like to volunteer to be one of our workers, one of our helpers? We could sure use volunteers." I mean, because it's all volunteer stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure they're
Oh,
always
sure.
recruiting.
They're always
Sure.
recruiting.
Sure. This is cool. They could recruit a guy to put on that zinc oxide a little bit better than that. They need a professional like Wendy to do that.
That looks like a spray can job there.
Yeah. It's zinc chromate, that's all it is. Look at this gun port though. I can't believe this. That's the coolest gun port I've seen in a long time. Very, very cool.
Yeah, how would you like to ride that thing for a few hours?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's your guns.
Yeah. There's
So
your
just
your
stirrups?
feet, yeah.
Almost like riding a Harley back then,
Yeah.
or an Indian.
Or a Hayabusa.
But, I mean, you really are captured in there. Your head's up.
Yeah, you can't get out of there.
Now, this guy has to be little to get in there.
Yeah.
That's the B-25.
Now this guy gets in here and man, he is carooned in there.
Yep.
Look at a latch that holds the door shut, Les. Holy crow. Switches for all the, I guess, turn the guns on, or how do the guns work? Electrically? I mean, what
Those are-
powers them? What are they powered by? Electricity?
Yeah, they're electrics. Most of those are.
Well, as far as movement and electricity.
It's feeding the bullets and everything.
Yeah, there's some
No, the guns take care of feeding the
Yeah.
bullets.
the gun, air recoil.
Look at the sign on a bomber here. I got to get a close up of this sign. Batteries not included.
You see the sign on the side.
Look at the
of the
sign,
airplane?
yeah.
For ages 8 to 80, some assembly required.
He looks like
batteries not
he looks like
included.
the guy on the way to Scobie that was asked to dressed up like a cow and saying eat more chicken.
Right.
Look at the aerodynamic thing on this gun. They put a little aerodynamic thing up in the front here, Les.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering when
Very
that
cool.
that modification took place, because I guarantee it wasn't first part of the war.
This guy here had the best view out the side of the plane for.
After a couple of missions, I'm sure he didn't care much about them. Give me something to shoot at, otherwise I'm taking a nap.
Well, originally they had nose gunners, tail gunners, and top gunners, and then they found out that they better add side gunners because the Luftwaffe used to come in and attack them from the side because that was the only place they wouldn't be shot at.
You always pick the vulnerable spot.
Yep. And up from the belly too.
You just, the part that gets me is how little you had to be
Oh yeah.
to get.
They weren't recruiting 7-footers. You know, Shaq isn't getting in the gun turret there. And so here's the write-up on all these turrets and stuff right here. Here it is, Les, just what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The rotation and everything for the privateer. Look at this one with the nose, the shark's nose.
Yeah, and here's your turret. There's the back
Yeah,
side.
there's the turret right there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Apparently what they did was build them as a unit and then just
Glue them
right
on.
into the side of the airplane.
Look at, you can see the engines in here now too. Cool. Now what is this, a 50 LS?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess those bullets could ruin your whole day. You get one.
It sounds like a windy video in here.
It is a windy video, yeah. They need Bing Crosby music in here. See, they don't
Some.
they don't have the professional that I am, that I put the right music with. You need Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Jimmy Durante playing in here. Look at the old car back there. I gotta go check that car out later.
There's a bunch of them in here.
Oh. This is one piece of equipment though. This is cool. Link trainer, they got a link. You had to be even small to get in there and to get the link trainer.
I'll tell you, they're doing a really good job of the restoration. It's all of the restorations are first.
Now this obviously is going to be a flyable at some point in time. They're doing it not just for a showpiece.
Everything they do,
Or they wouldn't be putting the wiring in.
they try to make everything flyable.
Hmm. They definitely need to get with a professional painter on his zinc chromate installation. That's not up to my low standards. Look at where the wheels retract, Les, up into the. I mean, it's essentially what a B-24 is, but that's pretty cool.
Can you see making that big a cutout in a stunt wing?
Oh yeah,
To
guess
house
where
the-
that wing will
to house the
fold.
wheel, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at the window where the pilot, just a sliding like a shower door.
That's why it got so cold in there.
I'll bet. Now look you think how big a Spitfire is. Spitfire is a small aeroplane. And that's a
Yeah.
late one too, that's not an early one. And of course, because it's made in England, the mandatory buckets under the collect the oil. Sorry, Elliot. Spitfires. Supermarine.
Somebody with a different.
Mark 16. Now, there are some mean cannons in there. That's some real nasty stuff going on in there too. What a great little pit stop this was today. Oh, I got TBF, a Dauntless. They're working on the propeller here. Look how they took it apart. They had one of these at the last air show in Teterboro, the TBF like this. Not a TBF Hellcat. Then I know what I'm doing.
I don't think so. I don't either.
Love the way these wings fold. Very similar to the Avenger. Whole little linkages in there that make it happen. size of this bolt. Check this bolt out. It's as big as your arm. Tar Heel Hal is here. We've seen this on Discovery Channel many times. One of the more elaborate paint jobs. Of course, you can see that we're going to do the full walk around B-17. Bearcat. The Blue Angel, looks like the Blue Angel paint job even. Special delivery to B-25 is here. We've seen this, we got plenty, we even have video of this flying. May be wrong, but I think the original Blue Angels were the ones that flew the Bearcats. The Bearcat tailwheel down there. P-38 in the back. Interesting how they have all these mechanisms to fold the wings. Oh, here we go, Blue Angels. Now you can look in where the landing gear go up in here. And of course the thing that defines the Bearcat, the prop. Look at the size of this prop. Not much ground clearance either. Some of the nose art up there on the wall.
I don't think yours is too close to the ground, Ashley, I think. New Orleans, sweetie, I will. Yours don't work like that, sweetie, I'm sorry.
Now in here you have oh, I've got an F3F over there. Les is already slithering over there. I love these big paintings and posters. This is what you need in your shop, Rich.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot better than looking at, you know, like the refrigerator, the air conditioner, and whatever that's on the wall.
First thing is we got to build that big shop.
Yeah, yeah.
Got to get that 30 by 60 building done.
Now see, it would be a lot easier if you had a partner. Then I could have a 50 by 22 part of you.
30 by 20.
The gas hopper. Base. Wow.
Original cost of gas hopper.
Total cost of options, $87.75. Total cost of vehicle, $2,194. And does not include freight charges, taxes, or any other unknown charge.
You know what's
And that
nice
was
about
high
this?
price.
This museum, you can really get up close to the stuff.
See, that's what I like about it.
It's yes, you can.
And you see, you asked the question about the reason they fly.
Ah, here we go. TBF over here with the really multicolored paint job, which we even considered for the as a possibility for the Tiger Cat, the B-58, the Hustlers in the back. Baby. Nice and clean that engine is, huh? It's like Karen's kitchen. This is always amazes me, is the things it takes to make folding wings.
Yeah, the thing that amazes me is that you trust it not to come apart
No,
when you fly.
there's a bolt somewhere in here. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's the size of your arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Bearcat would make a nice. I could get pictured elongating that and stretching it and making a 90 stunt ship out of that. That would be cool. We've anticipated doing a. Look at the exhaust manifold on this. Richard's already got under development the 90 Roadjet, and of course we're looking for a plane with a nice big fat body. What do you think, baby?
Impressive.
Pretty nice, huh?
Impressive,
Pretty
yes.
nice. This Rich Oliver's an okay guy. I don't get what Edie Ann says about him.
He's better than okay.
He's a keeper. I remember you saying that. Oh, old motorcycle.
Look at the red truck.
Yeah, look at this.
Look over here. The red truck.
More of the folding wing things here.
What was the purpose of the folding wing?
So they could fit them on the
On the
bottom
aircraft
level of the aircraft carrier, yeah. Well, that's a nice shape too. 41 Indian. That is front fender.
I'll take this.
You'll take the pickup, huh?
I don't think it's as long as the 29, but
This is the nicest of all the vehicles here.
I got to see how that nose wheel retracts. There's the Hustler right there. You figure out how that nose wheel retracts. I'll be impressed. You and Edie could get into that engine compartment right there, Karen.
What's that?
Right there. You could be looking in there, and the guy hits the and vacuum you right up. You wouldn't have any curly hair for the rest of the day.
We'll have to try
Be
that.
all singed off.
Look at the wheels. Look at the little tires on it. It's like a shopping cart. I wonder if those are the real tires.
It's this little thing down here underneath.
Yeah, there's a guy underneath. Yeah. Yes.
Come here, I'll show you how it retracts.
Yeah, I gotta go look. Wait, we'll get it on tape. Wendy needs an education today. Very, very interesting.
This is a kit plane, Renegade. Incorporates conventional strut and wire bracing with an all-metal airframe, covered with
They have a
fabric.
Jacques Cousteau plane over there, Catalina.
I
A
worked with a
cat.
guy who used to ferry these things
Catalina.
from the manufacturer to the Caribbean island and turn them over.
Replica 1911 Curtiss Triad prototype. Jacques Cousteau. And I talk about where the landing gear go up into the hull on an amphibian. Yeah, Jacques Cousteau spent his money wisely. I would have had a few of these in my Air Force too.
Tom said these are so lazy, the only way you can get them off the water is to look for a truck. You gotta bounce here to break.
Look at this. Here's the anchor.
And that's when they're brand new.
Well, this turned out to be a really, really nice treat. There's a Texan over there.
Wendy, did you find a men's room upstairs?
That's right when you walk in. When you walk in the gate, it's right there.
Okay. Oh man, this is, look at the restoration on this.
Oh yeah.
That really is very well done. See the models hanging?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been looking at them. Richard said he donated some model. He's got some of his models here. I got to see what if he because he had lifetime free admission up until today.
Okay, I'm gonna go hit the head.
Hit
I'll
the
catch
head.
up with you guys. Can't believe this.
You want to see a crude way to heat a cockpit? Look at this. This is the cockpit heating system here. That's wild. Never saw that before. Some engines. Ah. Boy, do I love to look at this stuff. 4360. The cylinders on this thing. Holy mackerel. The valves. I mean, this is a human hand. The valve's bigger than my hand. Exhaust into the turbocharger.
What was the plane you had flying with the A6?
There it is, right there.
Well, this says
T6. T6. The same, basically the same plane. So the jet engines here. Oh man. Wasp Major. That is some serious technology right there. Look at the cam, where it's riding off the cam. Up through the rocker boxes. Look at the size of these pistons. The Rojet Wasp Major. Bar stock, of course. Can you imagine what assembling this engine must have been like? I mean, how do you even start? I'd love to see the manual for how they install this. That'd be an unbelievable. How do you get, if this cylinder blows up, how do you get it out of there? Wow.
Takes a while.
See how the case is split? So obviously they build it in rows or layers, or all the cam timings have to be.
You have to take all of that.
Oh shit! Don't even go there. You know what this reminds me of? This is from a time in life when every man had a job, a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
That's a testament. A steam engine for a railroad. This is it. Every man had a job. Nobody worked computers. Everybody worked for something where you used your hands. Look at the angle on the offset on the cam lobes even.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I would love to see the manual of, okay, start with the case, lube the bearing races, gear A, make sure the thing faces forward. Look at how these are all driven off of this. Oh man.
And then you had to trust it not to blow up.
Well, at the pilot, they had 10 minutes at full throttle, and that was it. If you go to 11, it's Rojet time. Call Dub, get him to machine up another engine. Right Cyclone. That's some serious cylinder there, right there too. I had heard or read somewhere that one of the things that was the marvel of all time is how to make these cylinders with the fins so thin. That was one of the patents or one of the inventions, to get that finning like that. And you just look at the difference in size. This is an Allison, and there's a Merlin. Look at the difference in size. This is cool. Now they have the nose of a Neptune here. Oh wow, we have really enjoyed our visit to this museum. This has been a special little treat, special little part of our trip to Texas. What an adventure. And all over the ceiling in this building are models, B-24s, B-25s. There's a Focke-Wulf up here. Models everywhere. There's even a model of one of my favorites, the 36. That is the B-58, the Hustler, the nose wheel. And we were looking at how does it retract? Well, obviously it's got some cute, make some knuckled things, because I'm thinking, where does it go?
Okay, after careful analysis.
Careful, now here's the
here's
B-58
what
mechanic that's going to explain this to us.
Here's what, no. The lower, see the first hinge line right here?
Oh,
This
yeah.
comes forward.
Okay, gotcha.
The wheels come forward, okay?
And then it goes
Tuck
back.
in between the lights there.
Right.
And then the whole thing rotates
Right.
up and then back to clear
Right.
it.
Do you know the guy in Dayton didn't even know that? So you're smarter than the curator in Dayton. Yeah, it folds.
It folds.
Whoa, wada bada.
It folds here, comes
Yes.
up there as it
Yep.
goes forward, and then when everything is tucked home, it rotates into
Boy,
the
there's a
cabin.
lot of rotational action going on in there, baby.
Yeah, it's like it's on rails. It just goes up in there.
Yep. But the first thing that happens, Richard, it folds right here.
Boy, what a throwback to a day when America could manufacture things and every working man had a job. He worked with his hands, made things. Imagine how many man hours went into making that nose wheel. Oh, look at this thing. This is almost like the Vulcan is out in Duxford. You sit here and you're just amazed. Amazed even how they made it.
That they could take off of.
Beautiful little model they have in a case here. Fokker DR1. Look at the workmanship on this, Les. Model of the Voyager. Well, the P-40. I have one of these helmets from my father. Same exact helmet. Picture Rich Jacobone probably doesn't want to have hanging in his office. And this is the thing about George Bush. Yeah. Well, George Bush was a pilot. That's a true story.
How beautiful Barbara was.
Yeah, President Bush right there.
Ex-president, retired President Bush.
You're always the president once you're the president.
Okay, but he...
And of course the planes I love to model, the Tuskegee Airmen, the Red Tail. Now, as if there wasn't enough cool stuff in this museum, they have an aircraft carrier with Doolittle's Raiders, B-25s taken off of the deck at a Hornet. Oh God, look at this. This is a super detailed model. Even down to the little guns, the rivet lines, and of course all the B-25s. Oh wait, that's not cool. Whoa. Whoa. That is really nice. What do you think of this, Karen? Cool, huh? That's the Hornet. That's the Billy Mitchell. If you ever get to see the movie 30 Seconds Over Tokyo, oh, that is a movie I wish Steven Spielberg would remake. There's a project for Steven Spielberg. Restore all these B-24s, B-25s. The Hornet. I think that's out of control. That's really cool. Confederate Air Force.
Ghost Squadron.
I would love to visit. This is far away. I would love to visit this. This is when you see the thing, the Ghost Squadron. This is their, all these restored planes. The ones that come to the air show in Teterboro every year? Mm-hmm. Those are from the Ghost Squadron. From It's just like an endless supply of these murals on the wall, big photos, posters. And I'm always glad to capture our little trip and our memories. They got a little thing of Howard Hughes memorabilia. And if you haven't seen the movie The Aviator, see the movie. Amazing, amazing models on display here. Just unbelievable. And if this wasn't enough, there's just models everywhere. Models on a ceiling, models on a wall, models in glass cases. Unreal. So if you're ever in the Galveston area, you can check out what's going on here. This is well worth the time and energy. And if you've enjoyed our little tour of the video, and you're not able to get to Galveston, then I guess in a special way you've shared it with us. The models here are great. You see there are models everywhere. This part of the trip is Moody Gardens. It's near the Lone Star Museum that we just went to, and there's two of these giant, one is tinted glass and one is clear glass, giant pyramids. We're gonna go check this out. So much more to life than just flying tiger cats all day, day and night, day and night. So many things to see in Texas. Oh yeah, there's exotic stuff everywhere.
Wouldn't this be a wonderful ground cover?
We're in an exotic jungle atmosphere here. Galveston, Texas, Moody Gardens. You got to see this to believe it. Now we're indoors, of course, and we're in this giant area. And right outside is all kinds of cool stuff. Goslings. What are you guys doing here? You should be in Jersey. Goslings. What a find this place was. Look at this. It's like an indoor, everything's air conditioned. It's all indoors. Look at the size of this rock formation. We're indoors, of course. This is all inside a giant pyramid. Pretty amazing.
Any pelicans?
Yeah. Now look at this. He's right inside here, but he's not in a cage. He's just running around out here with all these flamingos and everything, all these birds. What an unbelievable find! Comes out on pelicans. Bloop, 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 bloop. Please do not feel the Jerseyans. Well, who put that sign up there?
We can sit outside. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Too high? This is too high.
This is our restaurant view from where our table is.
It's still snowing all up in New York.
Look at this, unbelievable. Shall I turn the air conditioning up, ladies? We're going to go to the aquarium and to the, well, we're going to the rainforest first. It's a greater Galago. He's having
Also
a
known
little,
as bush baby, which I've heard.
he's having a little snack.
Yeah, so did I. I've never heard. You don't really think you're getting him on camera, do you?
Sure, I'm going to try. We're trying to get some pictures here, but there's very low lighting. He's hungry. Feed me, feed me, feed me. Little frog.
Yeah, not plastic.
No, he's moving. He's a real guy.
Hello, paint your plane so it looks like me, Froggy.
Look at the size of this one. This one's the size of a pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looks happy. Take me to Scobie. I want to go flying model planes today. A Ukrainian bush frog.
No, they're toads.
What are they, toads?
The green toad and the rococo toad.
A rococo toad. Nice face. We're walking into the main area. Okay,
Look at this.
look at this. We're in caveman stuff here.
This really is beautifully done. When they
Oh
when they
man,
built this, they knew what they
this
were
is
doing.
high end. Look at the. I don't know how much of this you can see, but we are in this pyramid, the glass pyramid. What's that noise? Look at that snake. Holy mackerel.
To the speaker in the rock?
cuando pelo, yo me voy a aquí.
This is a nice leaf. The
Yeah.
painted metal. Oh, it's a type of coleus, but it's an unusual type.
There are butterflies in here, Karen. Wild butterflies.
see
Look,
them?
right over there. Right
Oh
over
yeah, I
there.
just saw one.
Oh, you did?
Wild butterflies. Look at the butterflies. Oh, look at this guy. Look, look, look.
Oh
Look,
wow! Oh,
look who's up here. Look. Look at this guy. Oh, he's flying away. Ha!
gorgeous.
Oh, this is something. Man, there's some mega money in here, boy. This is... Windy Pond. You got fish?
Oh yeah.
They got koi. Oh, yeah.
What are these purple fish?
Jack Daniels. Jack Dempsey's, not Jack Daniels.
Look at the blue. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, those are tropical fish. Those are not koi. Those are not cold water fish. Oh, childards. They're childards. They look like those Jack Dempsey fish. Look at this guy up here, Karen. Look.
Oh yeah. What is that? Guinea fowl?
What are you looking at? Where?
Look, he's right on top of the rock.
Oh.
Yeah. Look.
Here's the butterflies. Oh, look on the top.
Oh, up there.
Look up the top.
Oh wow.
Oh,
If I'm gonna have birds, I'd have to have a big cage like this.
Yeah, like this, right?
How do I turn it off? Turn it on off?
apparently he doesn't want to share his perch.
That's what we showed before, I think.
Look at them, look at the kissing.
You see that one? Get your hands off me, I'll give you a smack.
Exactly.
This one's got a beak like Chickadooley. Oh, there's a green guy up on the top there. Now you know why most of the parrots in the world are green. They blend right in. Yeah, they blend in.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
There he is right there. Dad, Mom, Dad, I see the bird on that piece of wood right there.
Bomb of joy? Oh, went over by the mate. Okay.
Can't hate him for that. Now he's up on top of our head up here.
Mira, ¿verdad? Casi. Son verdes. Y además de yo.
Long killed one we saw over there before. Yeah. One of the first.
Oh, this is the same one?
Yeah. Yeah, he flew in and then flew out. We got him twice. He was right in front of us.
Oh, he's got some nice coloring.
Yeah. Water vapor coming out of it.
That would be humidity.
Well, yeah.
What's in there?
Drum.
Woo!
He's a big one. He's probably 40 pounds.
I'd say every bit of it.
There's a bunch of them over there. And there's a parrot on the perch there.
What did you say they were, Richard? What did you say they were?
Drum.
Drum?
Oh yeah, look at this guy. He's sleeping. This guy's sleeping over here.
It's not an eel. It's got,
What is that?
I don't know. It's got fins and it's got a distinct tail.
If it was silver, it'd be an arowana, but it's not silver.
There you go.
That might be a kind of arowana.
It's not a pretty fish.
Yeah, it's different looking. Got whiskers.
Yep. It is a genesis.
Yeah.
Look at that stain on the bottom.
Now you might be wondering, why do they have such sharp teeth? All the better to eat you with.
He's showing his.
Hey, you've got nice teeth, Mr. Frank.
I wonder what they put in there for them to eat.
Us. Us.
What's for dinner?
Us for dinner. Rich and Edie Oliver.
Bird feather in there.
See the way that mouth is going? Big, bulging eyes, never stops. It's a fanter fish. So they have a bunch of different species in here. Where is the breeze coming from that I'm feeling?
Encore never seemed like they would, huh? Bushes all around him. We told everybody it was a bear, and they're going,
You know what it's like?
That's what makes it interesting. Yeah.
Rich, you ever have that menu where it says how many of these things can you find?
Yeah. Yeah.
They should give you a little treasure map in here.
Look how motionless some of them are.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of idea behind
I thought they
What
I like bite. I
fish
like
is to, unless that's how they sleep. I see a little gill moving. Oh boy, it's
Cat in the
He's the biggest cat in the pond here.
red tail, red and white tail. Interesting.
Look at the size of the catfish. He's so huge.
Yeah, yeah, he's huge, all right. How much do you think he weighs, Rich?
20, 25,
No.
20.
Look at his teeth. Put your finger in there, Karen.
Thanks, Wendy.
Okay, we are literally in the bat cave. Let's see the bats. Look at those bats. Edie, take one home. Come on, baby. Look at her all hanging.
Look how he's stretched over that banana.
Show me
I guess
the
that's a banana.
Batmobile.
Da, 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 da. Look at these guys.
Look at
Oh,
him
one just
hanging
flew by.
down. He's holding on to the apple
Yeah,
and hanging down.
yeah.
I thought that was a bird.
No, that's a
Oh,
bat.
it is a bat.
These guys are eating the apples and oranges and whatever else
We
they're
had
eating
one
up
during the
here.
day fly in the clubhouse up at where I shoot. And we were a little worried because they're nocturnal about it being rabid.
Yeah.
So we trapped it in a box and released it, and it flew away, you know, without being angry and things like that. So we figured maybe it worked.
Yeah, he was sitting there by himself and he told us. And she came running, he came running.
Boy, that's some color blue. Whistle, Karen. Whistle to
I
him.
can't whistle when these. And they're usually all hanging and all real still. They're not active. Those are very active.
Remember I said I saw a red bird fly by a while ago?
Yeah, there he is.
They're like aqua.
But what do? They open up, they take off the tree bark.
It's chicken.
Let's see.
Dozens.
Reach up and touch his tail, Rich.
No, that's not a thing. Not a thing.
I said grab his tail and pull out a feather. What are you talking about? Let's see how tough you really are. Hello? Rich, Oliver, don't you touch me. I'm a Ukrainian chicken. Don't touch me. He's just sitting up there hanging out, Rich.
That looks like a turkey buzzard.
Yeah. He's got his mate over there. Hello? Hello?
Watch underfoot. You don't want to step on
Oh, look,
anything.
there's a baby duck underfoot. What a place this is. We're never at a range of something moving. He's...
Wow, we look like a duck.
Yeah.
It's a little clean for here, isn't it? There's another one.
There's a sloth in here too. Now, let's see if we can find him. He's got to be in a tree.
Yeah, more than likely.
Oh, look at this guy. Get me a feather, Rich.
With that kind of color, he can go anywhere he wants.
Get me a feather. Hey, I'm a Ukrainian flamingo. Where are you going with my red feathers? My name is Sergey Belko. I'm going back home with a flamingo. Look, he's eating stuff here. Hey, look at that beak. Oh, Chicky would be so jealous. The beak.
Right there.
Oh, look. Now, what is he?
He's a cottonhead something.
A monkey?
Some kind of monkey.
Don't you poop on me.
He's a primate, they say. So it's a monkey.
He's near the ocelot. I wonder if the ocelots eat monkeys.
Oh, the troll. Cute.
That's pretty neat. Pretty cool.
Down there, she doesn't want to be lost. Go get him, sweetheart.
Hey, can I see your passport? No passport? Back to the Ukraine you go. Back to the Ukraine with you. Back to the Ukraine. The rare Ukrainian duck.
Some nurse sharks down here.
Hey, you don't know where the border of the Ukraine is? That Ukrainian duck is right here.
Oh man,
Look at what's over here, all these things. Look at these fish, Karen. Yeah, I know. Get me a feather, Les. Reach over there and grab me a feather.
Yeah.
We use your hands. Chunk. Is that? That is cool.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Is that an anteater or a porcupine?
That's a porcupine. That's probably the anteater.
He's in his hammock.
Over the side.
That is pointed snout like that.
Tells you right here.
Remember the raccoon family
Sings in here.
can be found from Arizona to Argentina.
What is
Bat. They are ugly.
Common vampire bat. The feet are so skinny, Rich. He needs chopper feet.
They probably are pretty nimble.
Bigger feet would work well on this animal.
Green Island fig.
Two little turtles in there.
Look at this little guy here.
These. They have no legs. Their legs are too skinny.
Okay. They can't be comfortable.
That's a hell of a way to sleep, I'll tell you. He's all balled up.
He's sound asleep.
Sound asleep?
You see him breathing from over here.
There's his buddy over here.
These two guys jumping around.
Look at this guy. Next step on our trip is off to the aquarium. Look at some of the landscaping in this place. Unbelievable. So we actually were just in this pyramid, which is the clear pyramid. And we're going down to this pyramid, which is the aquarium pyramid is tinted. They're like wax. They look like they feel like they're made out of wax.
It's succulent.
That may be a succulent.
But, I mean, okay.
Oh, would this be...
What are they?
I don't know. They're beautiful though.
No, you know what it is? It's a butterfly bush. Or a series of butterfly bushes.
It just goes on forever.
We tried doing that. We didn't last in our garden because there wasn't enough sun.
It goes on forever.
He's upside down.
He thinks he's the Nautilus.
He thinks he's gonna impress us. We're not impressed.
He's flirting.
We're not impressed.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at the little guy underwater here. Or the big guy underwater.
Where's the big guy? Oh yeah, there's one down here.
Look at those flippers.
That one's upside down too.
They're practicing inverted flight, Rich.
Yeah, well, they're better at
We only feed them one time a
No kidding. Does that keep them clean?
week.
Do not touch the anemones.
So just so cold up here, you can feed food. But this sea store, you're welcome to touch him if you would like.
Touch him, Karen. What's he gonna do? Bite you?
Why don't you touch it?
Richard's gonna touch him.
Thank you. That's what I'm...
Did I almost?
What you were...
Almost?
Just in one.
Do not put your hands. It didn't say anything about my feet, though, right?
No, people looking.
Oh yeah, there's some big guys
You
down
don't
there.
realize how deep it is. That must go down 12 feet.
Well, there's probably a lower level where you can see the same setting from another level.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Have you ever been to SeaWorld? You walk through the water, through a tube. That's so cool. Oh, look at this guy.
The river. They have incredible stamina, incredible energy.
The fish who sit on trees. What kind of fish? Hey. The rare Ukrainian fish who sits on a tree.
See, look at that one. It's like stuck in between those two. It's like he's leaning on the log. Look at this one here.
This guy in the front right here looks like his tail is limp, like he's asleep.
This one's moving, breathing.
You know, that could be. That could be the way they sleep.
Right here, this
I didn't know
grayish
fish
white.
slept.
It's a long thing, you'll see it's breathing. Watch. Moving. Is that a plant or a fish? It just looks so peaceful. What's that?
These things. There it is.
I love that first.
Little yaw on the outside there.
I wonder how many gallons of water they have in this place.
Yeah.
How big is the filter? Think about the filter. You know how big the filter is for my pond? Imagine how big the filter has to be for this.
I'll tell you something. You know the pond outside the restaurant? I think because down at one end there's this huge See the ray up here?
Oh, yeah.
There was a manta. Sharks. Here's the ray. Fins don't go down, they go up.
They go up, yeah. That's wild. He's got counter-rotating fins.
Where did the sharks go?
That's the rare Ukrainian flying turtle up there. There's the ray.
There are two rays.
There's a big one?
There's one, here's one.
What's he saying to you, Rich? Feed me, feed me.
I wonder if they're just curious or
I wonder if they think we're in a cage. Ooh, he just had something to eat there.
Moray or conger, one of the two. I can't remember which one looks like that.
Bring her over this way.
I thought they...
And 45 minutes. Didn't know it was a stingray. We got her on board and she started having babies. She weighed probably 20.
Penguins, penguins, penguins.
No, that's fish.
Here they come.
Several. But those fish don't, they kind of hide when the penguins come in.
There they go, there they go.
Identify each of the birds so that we can tell who's who. And it also helps us in the mornings when we do our vitamin checklist so that we can check off every bird that's had one.
We got this tank here where you're allowed to touch the fish. This ray is jumping up out of the tank. That's wild. He's
I wonder what he's trying to do.
He's cleaning algae or something. Look at this guy go. Look at him go. Is that wild? I never saw that before.
I've never seen it either. I always thought they had their bottoms flat down on them.
It says if you touch them,
Yeah.
that they can sting you.
Oh, really?
Whoa, look at the sign. It says be gentle when touching so they don't sting you. I'm not so sure we need to do that. Come here, sea ray, stingray, whatever you were. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on up out of the tank. You want to be on Wendy videos?
Yes, you do. Come on, you liar. You wanna be on Wendy's videos.
Shark.
He probably has a whole bunch of Wendy videos in that tank somewhere. This is nice. This is like SeaWorld. Oh, look at them over here. Oh, that is wild. To become one with the fish. Oh, I think I'll swim by. I think I'll swim with the fishes.
Hey, there's our friend the eel.
Where's the eel?
There's the eel up there.
Right up there. I don't know that that's the same one.
Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
Looks like a makeup.
Mean looking.
And you're sitting in his tank, and that's what he's going to get to you.
This is like the aquarium in Baltimore.
I can tell you.
Right.
Wow.
He's right in front of us, too.
Mean looking, isn't he?
He has a girlfriend.
Karen, I just got a really good look at the one shark's teeth over here.
Yeah.
You don't want to be anywhere near that.
That's for sure.
You sure about that? That shark was looking at you, Les.
Oh, yeah?
Tickling your throat.
Right there, Richard. Yeah. Barracuda.
You're busy. The orange hat and orange lips.
Rush hour in Houston.
Some of them have a personality, the way they were saying a shark is heavier than water and has to continue swimming in order not to sink.
Oh, so he can't coast? Well, he can't, some of this is drifting.
It is more black this morning.
More black. We got water on the way back from Galveston. How dare they put water on your field, Rich? This is, you're back to where I am. Now all I got to do is find mosquitoes this morning and it's a deal breaker.
I ordered up a good wash job.
A wash job for the contest tomorrow. Okay. We're back from Galveston. And we are ready. Hope you enjoyed that little diversion and sharing our little trip to the museum and things, because we really had a great time there. That really was good. And we're ready to get back to Truman the Tiger Cat. This morning, to start the morning off, Rich Oliver is doing a little work on Al Raby's 77, which doesn't have a pipe or a muffler. It's just got a header on it. Getting some test runs on the motor. This has a really big Venturi in it, so this is really just a test flight to gather data. We're going to try to get some Tiger Cat flights, of course. Looks like it may rain, but it hasn't rained yet. Boy, it sure rained on the way back from... How much you think it rained on the way back from Galveston yesterday, Les? Woo! Big rain. Anyway, Al's supposed to come out, join us, so we'll see if he does. He makes it. Hopefully bring one of his planes we can fly. And this is a wood prop, by the way, a Zinger 14.5 with a no pipe and no muffler, just a header. Loud, but I just launched the plane. When you let go of it, it's like a dragster coming out of the hole, boy. I'll bet that was up to full speed in about 10 feet. And we've just had so many neat and interesting things to do on this trip. It just, every day unfolds like another part of the adventure. Oh, he didn't fill up the tank. Okay.
This is a good day for video because no glare. Wing over! Okay, folks, he's only done 2 wing overs in 25 flights. You just saw one. He's finally shedding those feathers off his legs. We've got really good air this morning. 92% air density on my air density meter. Yesterday was 85, so it's much thinner. But this morning it's good and thick, kind of wet, cloudy, overcast, so sun heaven in my world. Didn't get the camera on fast enough for the takeoff, but we'll catch all the flights and the landing. Now today's when he needs the infinity focus. Gotta figure out how to turn it on. Because the camera can't focus on anything, it's all white. So Wendy, when you get this tape, get your book out. Little icon will look like a mountain. Just a Pikes Peak type thing. When it's on, you're focused all the way out as far as the camera can focus all the time. And everything in between is in focus. So you won't have the airplane flying in and out of focus. Sometimes the whole screen goes out of focus. Well, kid, you're not in Jersey anymore. Little play on Kansas there. Wizard of Oz. We definitely have windy in Oz. Not to be confused with Australia. We did kind of overfeed him yesterday, so he's been doing some goofy things today. Sort of like the gremlin. You feed them at night and they turn into mean gremlins. Well, I definitely see we can't feed Wendy twice a day.
Second now. There we go. One lap. Two laps. Three laps. Whoa.
This is it.
Oh, and we got a shot at hitting the pitch. Damn.
I don't want you guys getting spoiled now. I don't want one.
This is Rich Oliver's first flight on the Tiger Cat. Rich Oliver getting a warm-up flight. Oh, he's being safe. That's good. I'm glad he is. I respect him for it. If I flew his plane, it'd be the same thing. I like the way the motors sound from outside the circle here. See, I've never seen it from outside the circle yet. It still needs a tiny tank shim. It goes a little richer inverted than upright. Not a lot, but some amount that next time I have to pull it apart, I'll change it by a 32nd or so. Other than that, it's running nice. Wing looks up a little bit inverted. Which it always has? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I got the adjustment on that. We can take care of that. He's going through his own air too.
Yeah, he's a little tight. Tight and in his own air.
Hey, give him a couple flights. I think he'll get used to it. We're really in dead air. It's really not a great... And each plane, you got to get used to the feel anyway, how it, you know, especially this thing. A little labor intensive getting used to it.
How that locks at the bottom?
Yep. Oh, it locks nice. And he doesn't have his comfortable handle. He's got my handle setting. Now in level flight, it looks level, but in inverted, the wing is up.
from the very first time you flew it. That was
I can make a tiny I don't want to even adjust it now. Just let it go so we can. I'll be spending half the day on my knees over there. Or if we get back to the shop, I'll do it. It needs to. The flap needs to go.
The flap needs to go up.
No, it needs to go down just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a hair. It's a hoot to fly, though. I like it anyway. Yeah, it needs that little tiny adjustment. That won't even change the handle setting.
And not by much, Linda. We got to find a way to mark it.
I got to make a little jig, yeah. Plus, it's infinitely adjustable. You could adjust it down to a piece of paper. Or you can just mask over it with a 1/4 ounce of tip weight, but I'd rather get it adjusted right.
Oh man, does that have authority up top?
I'll tell you, I like the way it looks from outside the circle. I can't, this focus on his camera is way too quick for my thing. I'm used to the old camera. But it sounds and looks pretty cool from out here.
Yep. Now look, it's pitch black. It's a very dark day, right?
Yeah.
And still you can see where that airplane is all the time.
The wing is perfect this way and just slightly up inverted.
No, actually, if you look at it, it's just a tad high. Just a tad high upright too, but it's higher out in the...
Let's see if he gets a clean shut off. All right, it's on one engine already.
Last time you had 4 laps between...
Yeah, it doesn't.
Engines shutting off.
Yeah. Doesn't even matter. It flies around on one engine like it.
Yeah, like
The A26 didn't do that. It was a bitch to fly on one engine. It got flaky.
Now,
Which engine is off?
the inboard.
Okay.
That's just
We could even take a little fuel out of the outer engine. It wouldn't even matter.
but not much. Not much. First time he put it right in the pits.
What a show off! I hate flying with a show off.
We've gotten out here prior to this, it's been around 90, and as he said, it's not linear, it's exponential.
Yeah, but you know, when the air is like this, Les, you can't, even when Rich flew the bomber, you can't assume you don't have to back up and then go. And he may even with a plane like this, he can get into his own wake and you get in trouble in a hurry, especially if it got a triangles. Last corner of the triangles. Boy, can you get in trouble in a hurry. So what is this? Tomorrow it's a beginning of it's a 2-day contest?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just Sunday. And I assume Saturday we'll get some footage of the contest. The weather's just been great. You just can't imagine better weather here. This is weather to die for. Unbelievable. Oh, what a day. You could get spoiled here in a hurry. A little tight on fuel, are we? Might want to consider a little more fuel.
Well, Al-Raby's shown up. I've been flying his motor in the green airplane. He's having a problem with it. Some good flights.
After a really great day, and I mean this was one flying session to remember forever. We found a couple little things on Richard's plane we want to work on. We get back to the house, of course, the mandatory dip in the pool to cool off, and we're gonna go do some maintenance on his plane. I'll tell you, this cat has a tough life, Edie. This cat, I don't know.
She's a sweet baby. She comes in this morning.
She just loves hanging around.
She came in this morning. I heard this row, row. Well, that means she has something.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
She's posing.
What are we, posing for Playgirl here? Or play cat or what? What a cat.
Anyway, I hear her meowing. And when she does...
Catch anything alive.
She catches pine
So
cones.
she acts like she's got a pine cone and she's bringing it in.
So I told her, I said, you're such a good hunter. I'm so proud of you. I put it down on the floor. She goes out and brings me another one.
I don't know how much you've been around cats, but boy, when they catch something, they're proud and they want to come show it to you. She's too fat to catch anything, so she brings pine cones.
I'm too fat to catch anything, but I don't even bring pine cones.
Blue and black feathers and yellow, white and sides and a tail this long. But when it was on the ground, had that chicken walk. Big chicken feet.
He's got to convince it's a chicken, and it's a. We really pulled the string out the whole day yesterday, 2 days.
So I taped it and I photographed it. She says, I think it's a pheasant. Oh, it's a chicken. Oh, no.
The rare Ukrainian Texas chicken. You're a bad man, Rich Oliver.
About that time, Les is driving up, and and we're at the computer looking for, doing a Google search for this bird or something, trying to find something. And I said, oh, good, Les is a chicken expert.
He raised chickens his whole life.
Bought it. Oh, Les, good. I understand you're a chicken expert.
Yeah, what do you have to do to be a chicken expert anyway? Man, let's get to work here, baby. Time is money.
This airplane has been a mule. Battery's now charged if you need it.
Okay, that's the big one?
What's the one like you had?
That one, I got 207 minutes left on the charge.
Oh, okay, well, it's good.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
These are your sketches, right?
Yeah.
Windy. You can take. And you thought I didn't have a backup.
These are your sketches now. You made these?
Yeah.
Quarter scale?
Yeah. No, well, not necessarily. I got to decide which way I'm going to go. But it looks like on Paladin we'll use. Where the hell is it? That was.
Where's the ones with the gun sight that you had? I like the ones with the gun sight.
Well, they all. I'm going to use something close to that.
That is nice.
But I've got to refine that a lot.
Yes,
And there are very, very subtle differences between these. Like this.
Well, you still got the full scale one down at my house. Don't you have the full scale one?
Not at your house. I took that.
You took it home already?
But you know, you take a look at what happens when you change little things like the size of these things up front.
Oh, yeah.
Or the ratio of how much yellow you have on the bottom to the top. And
or you change the color yellow to cub yellow or something,
Well,
and it changes the whole look.
Here it is in a metallic gray, and I'm not too sure. I don't like that, but it, you know.
Well, you got enough white here that you'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll
That's the
be
whole.
fine.
Yeah, that kind of an airplane, you got to do something where you've got straight lines.
Yeah. Well, here it is, Saturday morning of the contest day. 6:30 in the morning, nobody's gotten up fully. Everybody's about to roll out. Yeah, Les Emmett has been working on this paint scheme for me. We've been putting colors in, taking colors out, expanding things, moving them around.
I think we've just about got a color scheme. And oh my God! Up from the dead. Now, folks, we skirted disaster last night because, as you know from the movie Gremlins, you can't feed them after midnight. And I barely got Wendy fed before midnight.
It was close. All they're doing is postponing the inevitable. The fall of Rome will come, and they'll be their own. And they'll be thinking, shit, I shouldn't have been. The rest of you, you're gonna get Mike on stage here.
Oh boy, Bill is teaching him early. Got him out flying, dressed well, right hat, and USA on his shirt.
There you go. He's ready for being on a team.
And we have our first renter in the tent.
Yes. Paying big bucks.
We've found the first guy that's buying lunch.
Yes.
So we're good for the day. We'll work on tomorrow.
Sandwiches for everyone.
Yeah. So the kids can stay in college, Edie. We have a renter. So we got Bill Rutherford's grandson Ryan that just put in a flight, looking dapper with his USA shirt.
All right.
So where's Jake?
He is at my folks' place for the weekend, and then on Monday he goes to camp for a week.
Whoa.
Oh, awesome.
His first time to go to the camp where he's spending the night. So.
Away from you guys.
Yeah, and then a week and a half after that he goes to Japan for 3 weeks. So he has a busy summer planned ahead.
I can remember when daughter number 2 went off to riding camp. And we drove her up to Fort Worth, and it was for 14 days.
Wow, that's long.
And it was like boot camp. They got to ride horses, but every morning they woke them up at daybreak. They had to clean the stalls. At night they had to rub down the horses. But they rode all day.
Yeah.
Hey,
but they lived in barracks. They had each had a cot. They had to clean those barracks. They had to clean those restrooms. I thought, this is great. They're learning something while they do something they like.
Right. But when they came home, they lost all propensity for cleaning and organizing.
In the drive home, it was gone. You know that sandwich that's in the floorboard? Yeah. You wouldn't have done that at horse camp.
Freedom! Freedom!
Okay, so we got the video king over here already working on Mike Scott. Oh, I bought the one that was supposed to not break on scenes like this. Yeah. Of course, those legs might do it.
Mike's or Wendy's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then there's Farmers. Oh, his hearing is good. What? He heard his name. And I got it on camera that he can hear. I'm selling this to your wife. See, all this time you had your wife convinced you couldn't hear.
I can only hear in Houston.
Oh, is that it? She'll move you to Houston.
Now nobody's that desperate.
Stephen. Shit.
Yeah, I do. The only problem is she thinks that there is nothing outside Houston.
Well, I guess I should go get an airplane or two.
So we have Andy sitting here.
What the hell?
Drinking a drink. It's already beginning to get warm.
I told you, Wendy's a Muslim. I told you. He forgot his prayer rug though.
Oh, jeez. Proof positive he can get on his knees. Proof positive he can get off his knees. That's the trick.
And here's an attractive shot of Wendy. Oh, me.
Now, if you call that an attractive shot, we got to talk to you.
No, what? No.
Look at Brad Walker over here hogging the profile circle. Brad has a new airplane, and he's now the designer of all ether props. He calls Brian and tells Brian how props should be made. And from what I hear, Brian listens to him. So maybe him and Brian have a thing going. They need to design props to take off better, I can tell. See, there's that move. He does that, and I don't know why he does that. Now, watch that road jet fly, that airplane.
Where's Al Rose when you need him to see something?
Oh, he's seen it, and he's very impressed. He told Bill he wanted one of those props, and Bill says, I don't know what it is. What do you mean what it is? Well, it's a made in I don't care what it is, it works. It's all magnetic. Did you get me a prop like that? And McMillan said, sure, it's in the felt. So Frank calls me and says, what is it? And I said, station, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, I'll make one. Made one for Al, and Al said, that's the worst prop I ever had in my life. It was horrible. It was too fast. It was this, it was that, it was this, it was that. I'm throwing this piece of crap back to Frank. And I said, Frank, you did your favor. It's itself to exchange. You get your prop back. I said, Al, you took one part of the equation, and there's 5 parts. Because Al, what Al does is he still not understand that after one? No. But see, he has his perimeter. He sets everything up that way. And then if you bring something new in, it has to work for that. It can't be that, okay, this prop doesn't need a 250 Venturi. This prop needs to turn 9,500. If it's turning 10.5 or 11,000, you're pumping out too much horsepower. So Venturi down. Oh, no. That's Venturi, this engine, this fuel, the prop must work it. And I said, then you have the wrong equation. You need to start backwards. You don't start with your airplane and say, I want this particular prop to work. You make the prop work with the system. Nah, I knew I was right all along. I said, but doesn't Bill fly well? He says, well, now that I think about it, it's not as good as I thought it was.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, it's awesome. It's a 65-ounce airplane on a 570 square inch wing. And it just hogs it around.
Yep. With authority.
Now, we do have to take his tack away from him. We won't let him set the needle. Yeah. 65. He's waiting on a 76. He's called Debbie 3 or 4 times saying, oh, Dub, or the crank's not, Dub, or the glider, this done, that done. I said, Bill, you can't imagine what damage you're doing to yourself. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. Leave Dub alone. Not to mention, Dub will tell you, stop calling me, talk to Richard. And that's who we should be talking to.
Well, yeah. Just told him to take a walk. He is feeling better though, huh?
Yeah, I think he finally got his energy back. Getting a little caught up, stress is down.
Actually, we are tempted to a very good place for this one.
For now.
Yeah.
still doesn't fly much.
Some of that, some small one. But it just came out bigger than that. It's bigger than I envisioned. When I look at the plans, it doesn't look nearly as big as it came out. Actually, it worked to lighten it up, you know, it's scaled here, they built up rubber.
Then it wouldn't be.
Stuff like that.
You may as well build an SVO.
You can use 25 amp. I like that. The real trick in life is to have the accoutrements, but they don't weigh it. Yeah. You can make hollow things, you know, gap, bushes. That's good. Right. They're not too bad, but it's got one of just about the time we leaving it. We got locked up last night.
No.
Before we left is what time it was.
And Oliver says, oh, we'll just take our four-wheel vehicle and drive off.
I would have drove around it.
Winstars are not four-wheel drive vehicles.
10 or 15 minutes.
He was loving that.
Now we're finally not a big guy. He was a nice guy. Gallons last night.
Seriously, that's the only thing I would change. But maybe second, a little bit bigger on the wing.
Yeah, well, we're looking at making one. Like I said, built up.
They needed to be more scale, because the scale plane has a big
It has a huge wing.
You can cut what time. I just want to know when dinner.
Hey, we got. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 profiles over here in this circle. Looks like there's a couple out there in the grass.
Are you going?
Gonna have it in a couple of minutes. About to round them up.
One more profile. One more and then boom that. No, just one more. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, yeah. Bossy in his old.